Blizzard just had their investor call. We heard a little bit about Diablo Immortal, giving us some speculation. So let's talk about it and listen in. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo and welcome back to the channel. And Nemo, welcome back to the channel, man. I am excited to talk about this with you today.
I'm super pumped, super excited. This is some great news. Oh, I can't wait. Let's get started.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about. Although the investor call did not have a ton about Diablo Immortal, what they did have to talk about was pretty exciting. I'm going to have a clip of that for you guys in a second. But before we go any further, I want to remind you guys to sub to the channel, ring the bell for daily Diablo Immortal videos. And not only that, Nemo here, he's got a YouTube channel of his own. It's called Scrappy Academy. I'll be linking it down below, where he also uploads Diablo Immortal videos. So go check him out as well. And if you like his stuff, go have a watch. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to cut to the clip, Nemo, so that everyone can hear what we heard said by Blizzard in that investor call. And then we'll be back to discuss it.
And mobile remains a top priority at Blizzard, both to give existing fans new ways to engage and to allow new players to experience its franchises. Diablo Immortal concluded its first stage of regional testing with very positive player feedback, a lot of excitement about the depth and authenticity of this latest Diablo experience, and strong engagement metrics. We look forward to getting the game in the hands of more players in further regional testing ahead of a launch planned for later this year. And the Blizzard team is looking forward to channeling the spirit of BlizzCon to engage and celebrate the community once again at BlizzCon Line.
All right, Nemo, so there we heard it. They mentioned mobile being a big focus, and more, even more important than that, they talked about later this year for a release of Diablo Immortal, which I know when you heard that, you were excited, as was I. So first of all, let's talk about in this investor call, they seem to have a lot of focus on mobile titles and future mobile titles coming, which is really exciting to me as well. I'm already making plans in my head for future YouTube channels. But what did you think about the hearing of how successful mobile has been, how the community accepted it, and basically Blizzard's thought on going mobile in the future?
Well, to be honest with you, this is kind of really exciting news and almost like a double down on the Q3 and the Q2, right? On the Q3 financial call last time, we heard that Call of Duty Mobile was like one of the most successful games. And in this one, they doubled down on that and said basically like, they're going to be following this model because it's just going to work really well. They talked about Diablo Immortal being the next game that's going to follow, but then afterwards there's a whole bunch more. Basically, from what it sounds like, all of their games are going to be going to mobile. And they even hinted a few. There could be some new games that are coming as well, whether it's Activision or Blizzard. I don't know, but this was really exciting to hear. The mobile market is alive, and they're definitely going to be doubling down on all these games. That's really, really awesome.
Yeah, they did talk about, I believe it's called Crash Bandicoot coming to mobile, yeah, which they were excited about as well. They talked a lot about Candy Crush, but honestly, people here don't care about that, right? People here, right, they care about Diablo Immortal. And the biggest thing that we heard was that it's going to be coming later this year, release later this year, Nemo. So let's assume later this year means Christmas time, right? December. We have to have a beta in between there, which this could mean many of different things. This could mean that the beta is coming after BlizzCon, like shortly after BlizzCon, or it could mean that it's coming in the summer. I mean, remember my initial prediction here of BlizzCon was June, not BlizzCon, of beta was June, and then a release in December. So what do you think? I mean, is my prediction becoming even closer, or do you think we're going to get it earlier?
Well, I mean, honestly, it blew my mind. I thought they were going to just mention something about like the regional test, right? Because the next thing in line, sort of, is what they said was we're going to have an open regional, or right, it was a closed regional beta test, where the speculation was that they're going to have it in one of these regions. You know, we made a whole bunch of videos about it. I was ready to do whatever needed to be done, move there if I need to, you know, whatever. So you remember that? Well, so that's why I figured it was going to be one of those, but no, they just went straight out. They were like, oh yeah, we're releasing the game later this year. I almost choked on my drink. I was like, what?
I know, it was exciting. It was exciting. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, later this year, were you expecting that going into the call?
No, I was not. And does that mean that we're actually going to maybe hear, even because they did mention something, we're going to hear more news like during BlizzCon, but does that mean that we might get big? Now, they said, one thing is, they said there's going to be a whole bunch of tests, multiple tests still before release. So we're going to have multiple something coming. So it's not going to be just one thing. But I can't wait to hear more, apparently, at BlizzCon. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we know that they're still trying to fix some stuff. They're trying to really make solid the monetization that's going to make them enough money to support the game, yet make the community happy. I mean, I honestly don't think that they're far off. I think that things are actually looking pretty good. But, you know, they want to take back all that feedback that they got from the technical alpha, make sure that this comes out and is a hit. I mean, they said in the call, plus we heard the developers talking about it in our chats with them, you know, they were really happy with how the technical alpha went. They went into that alpha, you know, they had a botched release when everyone was like booing them. They had everyone upset that it's taking so long for the game to come out. They must have been worried when the alpha was coming out, what people were going to say. But they came out at the tail end of that with the community that was happy, saying positive things about the game. So you know they're feeling good. And this is, like I've said before, and like you've also said, the stepping stone for more mobile games that they're going to be making. They're going to be bringing multiple different things to mobile that are probably on PC already, and maybe more titles. Like Diablo Immortal is made for mobile. Will they make other titles for mobile? They did talk a lot about Diablo 4, not a lot. They talked a bit about Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2. Now, they actually mentioned in the video something about Diablo 4 releasing or something about 2021. Did you hear that, or was my ears deceiving me?
I heard something more news about Diablo in 2021. I did not hear.
Okay,
I'm gonna go back and listen to it now. You're making me.
No,
wait
so
a minute. What?
I heard that and I was like, I didn't think so. But they mentioned something about 2021 with Diablo 4. But listen, that's not what we're here to talk about. But what I'm hearing is I could see more Diablo titles, or this Diablo title being enhanced over time, kind of like the games have been supported for so long. I could see Overwatch easily coming to mobile. Mind you, that will be my 4th YouTube channel, the Overwatch mobile. But at the end of the day, this call was awesome because it kind of solidified that we will see Diablo Immortal this year. Worst case scenario, the very end of the year, Q4. But still, we're still talking about this year, because before this, there's been nothing, no time set in stone. So at least we have something. It was said to their investors, the money guys, that we're going to have this game in 2021. And that's a big deal.
That's a good point that you mentioned. So one thing I wanted to kind of say in this call, this is very important for people who don't usually visit these types of investor calls. Whatever they mention on the call, they have to go by. If they break a promise to investors, it's very bad for them financially, and they never do it. So if they said this game is coming 2021, this is 100% coming in 2021. That's really exciting, because if you think about it, there's few things that are exciting about that. One, we have the light at the end of the tunnel, right? Before, like I said, I was walking around aimlessly in my house, running into walls. Now we have a date, so sometime this year it's coming. At the same time, we also know there's going to be a whole bunch of multiple tests coming where people are going to be able to play this, right? We're going to get a beta, we're going to get an open beta, whatever other beta. There's going to be multiple tests coming. We're going to be able to see more of the game, the PvP and the rest of it. I'm really pumped for that. That means that they're like ready to go with all that stuff. If there's an actual date, there's a timer they're working towards, that means that they're ready. Like I'm so excited.
Nemo, they're ready. So what this tells me, Nemo, is that if they need to deliver for their investors, this is probably coming before December. They wouldn't be guaranteeing a December release if they were just cutting it that close. Like, they've got to be ready for like the summer, just in case they run into issues along the way. So maybe we could be looking at a much earlier release, because you don't want to say to investors, we're going to guarantee this to you by in 2021, and then it planned to be released, you know, December 31st. That's just too close. So they must have a few months leeway just in case something goes on. And they've learned that lesson with COVID, how it completely slowed everyone's process for everything down. So, I mean, could we actually be looking at a summer release?
That would be insane. Summer release. I'm saving all my vacation.
Yeah, I mean, dude, summer vacation, Diablo Immortal. I mean, because we've all been sitting around. We had the alpha, we were spoiled, and now we don't know what the heck to do anymore. I'm literally downloading everything, trying to find some games to play. Nothing is like Diablo Immortal. We know this because we've played it. The community watching, you will soon know this. All of your doubts are going to be gone. You're going to be like, oh my God, this is what Echo has been saying for a year. This is what Nemo's talking about. This game is incredible. So, you know, we'll be validated soon is what I'm trying to say. But Could it be as soon as the summer? I hope so. What you guys can do is let us know down in the comment section below, or you can come through my Discord server where we have a nice Diablo community. Nemo's in there as well as a bunch of the other content creators that you've met along the way from the Alpha and from the Immortal podcast. That's on every other Sunday, by the way, if you've missed them. And we have a nice community. We could talk about this kind of stuff in there. I always like seeing what you guys think. If you missed the investor call, we did play the clip that was the most important regarding Diablo Immortal in the beginning of this video. So that was really all you were missing, besides a lot of enthusiasm from Activision Blizzard regarding mobile. They seem to really be on point. Money, and without going like too in depth with the boring stuff, they're making a lot of money, and a lot of it has to do with the success of games going over to mobile, which is exciting because it's further making relevant the platform, which myself and Nemo and many other content creators have invested in for years now. We knew mobile was going to be big. It's on its way. Diablo Immortal is one of the first massive stepping stones for games into mobile, because we're seeing an experience that is not a PC or console experience. Well, it is that same experience, but it's being done on mobile. So big props here to the mobile scene. Nemo, last things that we missed about this call, about the financials, about anything regarding the release, or did I do a good job?
You did a fantastic job. I'm super excited to listen back and you know, listen to other stuff that you said, but you pretty much covered all of it. Mobile is hitting the market, and Diablo Immortal is on top. I cannot wait. Let's go.
I can't wait either. But guys, hope you enjoyed today's video, and well, make sure you come back for more videos every single day. And you want to see something cool? Check this out. Guys, the Echo clothing line has just been launched. Today, it's been launched. I'll be linking it in the description of this video, as well as on my live stream. It's going to most likely be going on today. If you want to check out any of that gear, it's linked down below. There's a couple of different designs. I'm only showing you the one here right now, but I am in love with it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it too. But Nemo, my friend, thank you so much for coming through today. I appreciate you discussing this with me and with the community. Again, guys, Nemo is an amazing friend, a great content creator, and someone that you should go check out. So thanks, Nemo.
Thank you very much.
No problem, man. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you back here another time. I'm extending the video for no apparent reason. Have a good day and be good.